Hi guys and girls, how are you all doing today? Welcome to another episode of Paul's Halls. It has been a minute. I have been not going out much and, buying movies because of the pandemic. But I am fully vaccinated, and so I picked up a couple things recently at Dollar Tree and a couple other places. So I figured, let's see what we got. And truth be told, I've been meaning to make this video for a little while now, and I don't remember everything that I got. So let's get in here and see what we have to offer. Again, some of these are from Dollar Tree. Some of them are from other places. We'll get into that. But first up, the Dollar Tree movies. I picked up this thing. It's called One Last Thing. And it stars Cynthia Nixon, who was on Sex and the City, right? And somebody named Michael Angarano. This looks bad, so I'm into it. One Last Thing is a funny and moving story. Dylan and his mother Karen are invited onto national television organization that grants last wishes to the terminally ill. Dylan surprises everyone by making a shocking request to spend a steamy weekend with supermodel Nikki Sinclair. After a disappointing meet and greet arranged by Nikki's agent, played by Gina Gershon, Dylan and his buddies set off for the Big Apple with hopes of fulfilling his one last wish. So this is, this came out in 2005, and that sounds exactly like a movie that came out in 2005. One Last Thing. Oh boy. Up next from Dollar Tree is something called Till Love Comes. And this is starring Bernard Johnson, Ariel Griffin, in quotation marks right there, and Elizabeth Tavares. Sometimes love hides where you least expect it. I don't know anything about this other than the fact that it's put out by Maverick Entertainment Group. And I watch a lot of Maverick stuff. It's a lot of, black cinema, African American cinema, and I watch quite a bit of that, usually late at night. I have just like a channel on my TV that plays it 24 hours a day, and sometimes I get pretty into them. So here's a quick look at the back. I don't think I see any special features, but it says, after experiencing a devastating breakup, Bass is set up on a series of disastrous dates by his concerned family. However, dating isn't easy, and sometimes love hides where you least expect it. We found that out on the front. Yeah, no special features, but I'm looking forward to checking that one out. And I just realized that I didn't show you the back of One Last Thing, so if anyone is curious, we got some laurels right here. And there are some special features. We have outtakes, alternate takes, director commentary, and higher definition One Last Thing episode. I don't know what that means. But this is put up by Magnolia, which is, a little bit bigger. They put out quite a few things. Up next from Dollar Tree, this is actually one that I'm really excited about because I genuinely really like this movie. It's called The Fitzgerald Family Christmas. Obviously, it is a Christmas movie. I just watched this last Christmas, and it's a film by Ed Burns, who is sort of a indie. He does a lot of indie movies, and it's all about this family. It's a very like kind of soap opera-y drama, but I think it's actually really well done. The back here, the description is kind of covered up by the barcode, so I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'll just say check it out because it's actually a really enjoyable and well put together movie, in my opinion. On the back here, the New York Times says that it addresses the meaning of family ties with a bracing emotional honesty. And we do have some special features listed on the back here. It says it contains both the theatrical unrated and rated versions. Theatrical unrated version is intended for mature audiences, which is me. I'm 42 years old. One special feature, commentary with writer and director Edward Burns, unrated version only. Great cast, great sort of family relationship movie. It's sort of like a tradition to watch that during Christmas. I wouldn't say every Christmas, but I bust it out on, I would say, most Christmases. Okay, now, I took a trip to Dollar General, which I didn't even really, I don't associate Dollar General with movies, with DVDs very often, but it turns out the one that I went to anyway had quite a few, and so I picked up 2 movies from my local Dollar General, and the first one is something called Brutal Colors, and as you can see, I got this one for $2.95. Apparently, it is imaginative and intense, according to the front cover there from Screen International. The description is way too long to read. I'm not going to do that. But I'll go through the DVD bonus features. This is one of the things actually that attracted me to purchasing this one, is that there's a lot of bonus features on it. Gabriel trailer. I don't know what that means. Oh, a terrifying new thriller from the director of Gabriel. So there's a trailer for this guy's Michael Conroy for his other movie, Gabriel. Tales from the Script, little pun there. Brutal Colors trailer, an interview with Britt Bowman. I assume that's one of the stars, yes. Interview with Puya Moseni, probably one of the other stars, yes. An interview with artist Lorraine Zamudo, and 5.1 Dolby surround sound. So a decent amount of special features on this one right here. Don't know anything about it, but I'm going to check it out. And then the other one that I got from Dollar General is, again, something I don't know anything about, but it's called No Solicitors. And I don't know if you can read that, but Eric Roberts is in it. So that's always a draw for me. And Felissa Rose, who was in Sleepaway Camp, is also in it. And it looks to be a horror movie. Fairly brief description here. On a quiet suburban street, there's I can't read it actually because there's a thing here that says movies you buy, which I did. Louis Cutterman, a highly respected brain surgeon, is happily married with 2 beautiful children who run the family business. An unwanted visit to their home by a hopeful solicitor turns into an invitation to dinner, except dinner takes a macabre and deadly turn. The solicitor soon discovers that the family business is to farm out internal organs to desperate patients on the black market. But it gets worse. But that's all it says. That's the end of the description. So yeah, you got Eric Roberts in there, probably doing something creepy, which should be great. Unfortunately, no special features on this one, but you got some photos down there to look at. Also $2.95, again, from Dollar General. I'm going to have to check out some more Dollar Generals and see, if there's anything else going on. $2.95 is about, at least right now anyway, what I want to pay for a movie that I've never seen, but you never know, you might find something fun. And then yesterday, sorry, I didn't mean to take it out of the bag yet, but yesterday I have an F.Y.E in my local dying mall, And I happened to be in there yesterday killing just a little bit of time, and I popped in and I found some stuff for real cheap on clearance. So up first we have something called Flash Drive. I can't completely read that, but I think it says, how far would you go to uncover the truth? And the answer is I would go $1.75 to uncover the truth, because this was on clearance, originally $6.99. That's not going to happen, but $1.75, I can handle that. Yeah, this looks very, low budget, almost independently distributed. I'm not sure, but it said, there's a quick look at the back, and it says, a self-defense instructor seeks revenge for the murder of his girlfriend, who was an up-and-coming news reporter. After finding out her final story surrounding an ancient urban legend was true, he will stop at nothing to uncover the truth and take down the ones responsible for her murder. That sounds right up my alley. Something broken inside. I think it might be part of the DVD, where you put the DVD. Unfortunately, I don't see any special features on this one either. But you know what? For $1.75, I figure why not? Check that one out. And then last but certainly not least, I also picked this up from F.Y.E. just yesterday. And we have quite a bit of stickers on here, but I believe this says Latitudes and Attitudes. The television show dedicated to the cruising lifestyle. If you're into boats, if you're into sailing, that sort of thing, I guess, you can check this out. And your eyes do not deceive you. I picked this up for 49 cents at the mall. It has 4 full shows, including the premiere episode, which we all know is the best episode. And so I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, yeah, 49 cents, I'm probably getting this. But then I turn around and I look at the back, and this is really what sold me. It's hosted by Bob Bitchin and Courtney Haas. And I need to know everything there is to know about Bob Bitchin. Because he looks like a pretty cool dude. Join hosts Bob and Courtney for cruising adventures around the world. Your favorite magazine comes to life. Come meet real people living the dream on their own boats, from the Pacific Ocean to the Mediterranean Sea. Plus, cruising tips with Captain Jack, new design reviews. I found it at the boat shows, underway, and Bob's Attitudes. I'm really interested to see what Bob Bitchin has to say, because he does look like he has a bit of an attitude. 2005. If you want to learn more, go to www.seafaring.com. Can't wait. Product demos, Pacific Ocean. There's a picture down here of Captain Jack Clang. This, I can't wait. I might pop this on tonight, to be honest with you. Definitely this one is rattling around in here too, so I need to unbox this and make sure that, everything's okay inside. Let's hope for the best. But yeah, there you go. 6 movies. Just some pickups. Pretty cheap pickups. Just some fun stuff to watch late at night or whatever. But I'm probably going to do Latitudes and Attitudes tonight. In fact, let's just make that the thumbnail. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you're doing well, and I'll see you next time.